So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy L, and I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute, man. Listen, the next video we about to get into, ladies. You ain't gotta take an offense. Don't take offense to this, all right? But it is titled "When Girlfriends Go Wrong." All right. So I guess we should we group wives into that too? When wives go wrong, should that? We'll leave that alone. We'll just leave it alone. Y'all insert whatever you have. If it's a wife or if it's a girlfriend, just, you know what I mean? If it's a wife, insert wife. All right? And we'll do it that way. We're going to get into this video. If you're new to the channel, man, hit the subscribe button. Join the fam, bro. What is you doing? Rock with us, all right? We be watching some of the craziest stuff on the tube. That's us, all right? So real quick moment of silence for the haters. That's enough. Now run the likes up, baby. Make sure y'all hit the like button and leave a comment. Let's go.
Number 9, Genicia Lawrence. On July the 18th of 2020, a 34-year-old man refused to argue with his estranged girlfriend, believing that he was avoiding conflict. However, confrontation was the sole purpose of 20...
Ladies, why does that why does that get under y'all skin? Y'all know we know that, right? Ignoring y'all. You want to get under a woman's skin while she's going in, she's upset, she's frustrated, she's going in on you, and you ignore her? DEFCON 1. That's what's about to happen, bro. It's about to go, like, World War III is about to, like, everything. And I suspect this is probably what happened here.
Believing that he was avoiding conflict. However, confrontation was the sole purpose of 29-year-old Genicia Lawrence when she showed up at the unnamed victim's home in Shreveport, Louisiana. Facing his complete refusal, the woman pulled out a gun, shot him, and fled the scene. Police patrol officers, who responded to reports of a shooting, found the man lying on the sidewalk, fighting for his life. He'd suffered a single gunshot wound and was taken to the hospital, where doctors performed life-saving surgery on him. Lawrence's criminal action sparked a police hunt that lasted several days, but she eventually turned herself in. She's expected to be charged with...
Bro, she was 29 years old. Now, what in the world could be that, like, to the point where you had to do that? What could y'all have been going through? Like, you got to tell me he was either, you know what I mean, messing with an underage kid or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm justifying murder or anything like that, y'all. So let me put that disclaimer in there for y'all have people in my emails and inbox and stuff like that. But yeah, man, like, what could be that for you to pull up a gun and let off shots and them like that, bro? Like, watch. It was probably some other chick that was involved. I'm trying to read real quick and scan to see if they gave a reason. They didn't.
With attempted murder in the second degree. Number 8, Emma Jane Magson. A night out in Leicester, England, ended in disaster for 26-year-old James Knight. On March the 27th of 2016, he and his 28-year-old girlfriend, Emma Jane Magson, were in a cab, going home after a night of drinking.
Is she holding Chucky? Or is that her daughter? Why I look like Chucky for some reason? I gotta watch Chucky tonight. Child's play.
They began arguing so intensely that the driver asked them to get out of the vehicle. They started walking as they continued to fight, and at some point, Knight pushed Magson into a parked car, making her fall to the ground. The argument continued after they arrived at Magson's apartment. At some point during their escalating confrontation, the woman grabbed a steak knife and stabbed her boyfriend through the chest, inflicting a wound 4.5 inches deep. She then waited 45 minutes to call the emergency services. The neighbors were reportedly awoken by Knight as he was screaming that his heart was bleeding. When Magson finally called the emergency services, she lied to the dispatcher about the gravity of her boyfriend's wounds and didn't mention that she'd stabbed him.
Ambulance, tell me exactly what's happened.
I don't know. My boyfriend's here and he's making weird noises.
Right, what was he doing to make...
I don't know. My boyfriend's here making weird noises. It's because you stabbed him, bro. Like, I don't know. And just her nonchalant conversation is pissing me off. Like, for real?
I don't know. He's got a lot of blood in him. James, look at me, please.
Do you want an ambulance to come and take him to the hospital?
I don't know. I don't know if there's something up with him or he's just playing me about.
Is his eyes open at all? Is he awake?
Well, to be honest, it looks like he's sleeping, but it ain't how he normally sleeps because I live with him, so it ain't how he normally sleeps, that makes sense.
Right.
It looks like he's had a fight with someone.
We'll get someone sent over to him. It's been arranged. I mean, might take...
She had the audacity to say he looks like he's been in a fight with someone. She ain't expect them cameras to be catching all of that footage either. That's what got you, shorty. Huh? Little O.J. Simpson, that's what got you.
Well, so I do apologise. It's bank holiday weekend and we're getting absolutely...
No, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
You've been out drinking all night?
Yeah, if I'm a bit honest, I think he took some drugs. I just think he's too smashed. That's what I think.
Knight eventually died, and even though she claimed to have acted in self-defense, Maxson was sentenced to 17 years in prison. Number 7. Cordelia Farr. It's getting worse and worse, and one of us is going to end up dead. 38-year-old Cordelia Farr told police officers after being arrested for the assault of her 36-year-old boyfriend, Wayne Coventry. The British couple had been involved in what their friends and family described as a toxic relationship. In September of 2019, Farrell attacked her lover, allegedly dragging him by his testicles and biting his private parts. 1 month...
Oh! What is up with y'all? Oh, don't do that, not that. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. No. I blame Lorena Bobbitt, bro. She spawned this whole movement.
Later, Coventry and Farrell got into an argument at the home of the former's brother in Bromsgrove, Worcestershire. As the fight got heated, Farrell grabbed a kitchen knife and stabbed her partner to death, piercing his chest and puncturing his aorta. The horrific scene happened in front of their friends, who later said they saw the woman grinning as she was pulling the knife out of the man's chest. At first, Farrell fled the scene, but later turned herself in to the authorities. In October of 2020, she was jailed for 10 years by the Worcester Crown Court for the manslaughter of her boyfriend. Number 6.
Dang, she only did a dime? She only got to do a dime for men? Well, that's crazy. I was just thinking 17 years for the previous chick wasn't enough. This chick did a dime. That's crazy.
Emily Javier. Emily Javier waited until her boyfriend Alex Lovell was in bed before attacking him with a samurai sword, after she'd become suspicious that Lovell was cheating on her. First, she found the Tinder app installed on his phone. Then she found strands of red hair in the shower drain at their home in Washington, USA. The woman reached her boiling point after Lovell came home one evening and ignored her. She went and taped a samurai sword to the side of their bed, and when they went to sleep, she hid his phone so that he couldn't call for help. When the lights went out, Javier reached for the sword and launched a frenzied attack, leaving Lovell with numerous stabs and cut wounds. As the man lay curled up in a pool of his own blood, Javier decided to call 911.
911, can I help you?
Told y'all, man. Hey, save yourselves, man. Don't ignore these women, man. That was her breaking point. Him ignoring her. Told y'all, they don't like to be ignored.
In a pool of his own blood, Javier decided to call 911.
911, can I help you?
I just stabbed my boyfriend.
Okay, what is the address there? Okay, and tell me what happened. Okay, what?
I stabbed him.
Okay, is he awake?
He's dead. I think he's dead. Yeah.
Okay, what is your name?
Emily.
Okay, where did you stab him?
He's sleeping in the bedroom.
No, where on his body? Where on his body?
Everywhere.
Okay. Can you get a clean, dry cloth or a towel and put it right on the wound? Okay, Emily, where is the knife right now?
It's fine. I use a sword.
You used a sword? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Emily, they're on their way as fast as they can. Is your door unlocked already?
Lovell was taken to the hospital, where doctors had to...
Nah, y'all ladies ain't crazy at all. No. Whew. No, not at all. Sheesh.
He attached some of his fingers and managed to save his life. Javier pleaded guilty to attempted first-degree domestic violence murder in court and was sentenced to 19 years in prison. Number 5.
How she get 19 and he didn't die? The other two got like 17 and 10. I don't ever understand it, bro. I don't know. I think they just be back there, you know, the little bingo thing where they put the balls in the bingo thing, and they be back there doing that, man. I think that's what happens in the judges' chambers. They roll that thing, they pull a ball out, they see a number, and that's where you're going. That's what you get. That's your sentence. Like, I don't know.
5. Thomasine Bennett. 67-year-old Thomasine Bennett was arrested in February 2017 after beating her boyfriend to death with a metal bat for 36 hours straight. She and 63-year-old boyfriend Walter Mack Clark were at Bennett's.
How do you beat somebody for 36 hours straight, bro? How do you beat somebody for 36 straight? That's what? 8 go. That's 4 8-hour work shifts that she beat him, bro. With still some spare hours to go. 32 hours, fam. 36 hours, I mean, 36 hours. Like, that's, y'all ladies' endurance is just, wow. No, y'all are not crazy. I would never say that.
Apartment in Northeast Washington. On February the 17th, officers received complaints of disturbance from Bennett's neighbors. They went to investigate and were met by Bennett, who took them to see the unresponsive naked body of her boyfriend, barricaded in a closet in a fetal position. She complained that Clark had made her smoke a drug called Love Boat, a mixture of marijuana and embalming fluid. She then told them she'd been beating him with a baseball bat for the past day and a half. Clark was taken to Howard University Hospital, where he was pronounced dead from multiple blunt force trauma. Bennett was arrested and pled guilty to voluntary manslaughter in July of 2017. The woman was sentenced to 10 years in prison by the Superior Court of the District of Columbia. Number 4.
Okay, all right. Where does these numbers come from? Somebody help me now. Like, is it? Are they feeling sorry for them because they're women? And I'm not trying to be misogynist or whatever you want to call it or nothing like that. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of where are these numbers coming from, fam. She beat him with a bat for 36 hours straight, bro, and she got a dime. Somebody help justify that one for me. You know what I mean? What's going on here? Told y'all, man, bingo numbers. That little thing. She got lucky.
4. Samantha Adekan. Just a couple of days before Christmas on December the 23rd of 2013, 41-year-old Samantha Adekan and her musician boyfriend, Peter Davigan, were drinking at the latter's apartment in Stoke-on-Trent, Staffordshire, England. An argument erupted between the two, and in a drunken row, Adekan began hitting her partner with her fists, feet, and a metal guitar stand until he became unresponsive. Instead of immediately phoning for help, Adekan called her daughter, telling her she'd gotten in a fight with Davigan and that in self-defense she'd left him unconscious. The woman's daughter urged her to call for help, but the woman said she needed to change her clothes first, as they were covered in blood. She then proceeded to smoke cannabis, and only after 40 minutes did she finally call the emergency services. Paramedics arrived at the scene to find that Davigan had suffered internal bruising and bleeding and alerted the police. At first, Adekan claimed she'd merely pushed her partner while trying to defend herself during the fight. However, post-mortem tests revealed that Davigan had been hit even when he was on the ground in a curled-up position. The woman was found guilty of murder and consequently jailed for life. Number 3. Sarah Boone. What a 42-year-old Florida woman first described as a game of hide-and-seek gone wrong was later revealed to have been a revenge murder. Sarah Boone and her boyfriend Jorge Torres had been drinking at their home in Winter Park on the night of February the 24th of 2020. At some point, Torres thought it would be funny to get inside a suitcase. Boone then zipped him up and left him there for over 11 hours, after allegedly passing out in her bed for most of the night. The next morning, in her call to 911, the woman claimed it had been an accident.
Okay, is he hanging from somewhere or what, ma'am?
No, I pulled him out of the suitcase. I tried giving him CPR.
Okay, so he was in a suitcase?
Yes, and I fell asleep.
How old is
42.
the boyfriend, ma'am? 42-year-old male. All right. Is he awake at all? Is he conscious at all?
No, he's purple.
Is he breathing?
No.
All right. I need you to get him on the floor, flat on his back for me, okay?
I did. I tried giving him CPR.
All right.
I tried giving him CPR.
Yeah, okay.
But nothing happened. He's purple.
Are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay. Lay him flat on his. Okay, ma'am. All right, listen to me. Listen to me. I want you to lay him flat on his back for me on the floor.
I did.
Removing the pillows. Okay.
Yes, I did.
All right. Okay.
He's stiff and purple.
However, investigators found that the man's eye was bruised and that he had a cut on his lip. It was later revealed that Boone had recorded her lover throughout the night as he was struggling to get out of the suitcase and slowly dying of asphyxiation as he was begging to be freed because he couldn't breathe. Boone replied that it was how she felt when Torres would cheat on her. Sarah Boone was arrested on charges of second-degree murder. Today's topic was...
Bro, I didn't even know you could seal somebody up in a suitcase. I thought he would have been able to breathe a little bit. You know what I mean? I did not know that they seal those suitcases that tight. That's insane. And why would she just sit there and just watch dudes struggle like that? Whew. A woman scorned, bro. A woman scorned.
Requested by Amy Ernest and Kevin King. If you have any other topics you'd like to learn about, subscribe. Jodi Aria. A fatal attraction that led to a young man's bloody death is how prosecutors framed the murder of 32-year-old Travis Alexander at the hands of his girlfriend, Jodi Aria. In June of 2008,
All right, I think I remember this.
Aria stabbed Alexander 27 times, slit his throat, and shot him in the head at his home in Mesa, Arizona. The incident occurred only months after they had broken up their relationship, which was described as unusually tumultuous by their friends. In early 2008, Alexander told some of his acquaintances that he'd ended things with Aria after around a year of relationship. However, it's believed that they'd continue to see each other in secret solely for intercourse. In April, Alexander changed his travel companion for an upcoming work trip from Aria to another female friend. Shortly after that, on May the 28th, the home of Arias's grandparents allegedly got broken into by burglars. At the time, a .25 caliber automatic Colt pistol was stolen. In early June, after not being able to reach Alexander for several days, a group of his friends decided to check on him at his home. When they entered the residence, they found large pools of blood in the hallway and discovered his lifeless body in the master bedroom with a .25 caliber round next to him. In the 911 call, Alexander's friends mentioned Aria as a possible suspect.
911 emergency. Hi, this is what's going on?
What?
What's going on?
A friend of ours is dead in his bedroom. We hadn't heard from him for a while. We think he's dead. His roommate just went in there and said there's lots of blood. I didn't go in, but I can give you the phone to someone who went in there.
Yes, please. Can you?
Hello.
Hi. So what's going on?
He's dead. He's in his bedroom.
Okay.
In the shower.
Okay. How did this happen? Do you have any idea?
No, we have no idea. Everyone's been wondering about him for a few days.
She said that there was blood. So is it coming from his head? Did he cut his head?
It's all over the place.
He has an ex-girlfriend that's been bothering him and following him and slashing tires and things like that. Her name is Jodi.
Well, I'm just going to keep you on the phone until officers arrive. Either officers or paramedics arrive, okay?
Okay, I think I can hear the siren.
The woman was arrested a month later and initially pled not guilty. She admitted to killing Alexander 2 years later, claiming it had been in self-defense. However, following several years of trials and appeals, Arias was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Number 1. Unnamed Moroccan woman. After a 7-year relationship with her boyfriend, a 30-year-old Moroccan woman experienced a moment of insanity when the man told her he was going to marry another woman. In the summer of 2018, the man's brother declared him missing.
Why did he do that? Why did she even need to know?
Marry another woman. In the summer of 2018, the man's brother declared him missing after visiting the couple's home in Al Ain, United Arab Emirates, to ask his girlfriend about his whereabouts. The woman said she'd kicked him out of their home and that she didn't know where he was. About 3 months later, in November, the brother claimed to have found a human tooth inside the woman's blender. DNA tests confirmed the tooth belonged to the missing man and his lover was arrested. During questioning, she denied any involvement at first, but later confessed to the murder, claiming she wanted revenge for financially providing for him during their relationship. After killing him, she cut up his body and asked a friend to help her dispose of it. She confessed to using a blender to mince her partner's flesh, cooking it with machbouz, a traditional dish, and serving it to a group of Pakistani construction workers from a nearby site. The woman was sent to a hospital to determine if she was suffering from a mental illness, as she's meant to face trial after the investigation is completed. Thanks for watching. Would you ever date someone that you...
Bro. Oh, man. You know how many people have eaten stuff from people donating to their job sites, just bringing food out there saying we appreciate what you do? Y'all look like y'all are hungry. I hope somebody told them. I hope somebody told them. Oh, that would suck. To show up at your job site and be like, hey, man, y'all all got to go get your stomach pumped. They need those human remains y'all ate yesterday. Wait, what? Wait, what? Whew. Oh, my gosh, bro. Listen, man. Hey, man, be good to these women out here, bro, because they could turn up on you real quick, man. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Yo, there was some heinous stuff in here all the way up to the end, man. And then they gonna get out. They gonna get out, bro. Nah, ladies, y'all know I love y'all, man. Shout outs to each and every one of y'all, minus the crazy ones. Shout outs to the good ones, not the crazy ones, all right? It's your boy L, man. Y'all get at me in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Leave a like, share the video, subscribe, and stick around and stay tuned, man. So, all right, next reaction, I'm out. Peace, y'all. Stay solid. Hey.